You're now listening to 360 Real Talk Radio, your source for entertainment, entrepreneurship, and lifestyle locally and beyond with your host, DJ 360.
And Alex.
All right. And we're back.
My gosh.
It's a new year.
It's a new year. It's been a whole year since we were here last.
Right.
Nice to see you guys again.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Happy New Year. It's 2019.
Yeah.
What a year. What a year to be alive.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I have a topic about that, so we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
So we're just going to give it a little bit to get some people in here, and I'm going to do my normal post to groups and stuff like that. Welcome. We got a couple viewers already. We got Wes over here. We got Alex joining in. Yeah. As normal, share. I'm going to try to share it around as many groups as I can without getting blocked. I get blocked sometimes.
Yeah. It's just comes with the territory, man.
Just comes with the territory.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Wes? What's up, guys? Yeah, what's up, buddy? Wes just had a birthday recently.
Oh, happy birthday.
Works with us, doing some DJ stuff, runs his little DJ company and collaborates with Upside Down. Then we got Victoria over here. We got Olivia. What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. If you guys could hit the share button and help us get out there, that would be great.
Yeah. Please.
I'm going to share and do a little I'm going to do a watch party over on my personal page. I told my daughter that I was going to talk trash about her tonight to get her to tune in. I bribed her.
Oh, that's why she followed us. Now
she's making sure. Oh, I can't
let
do
him be mean.
Yeah, I can't do a watch party on the thing, so I do have to do it
on
mobile.
The computer? That's too bad.
Yep.
That is too bad. I'm not going to do all that.
Yeah. Well, I noticed, I was listening to somebody else's podcast the other day, and it's still not letting me do it. Where is it at? I can't do a watch party. Oh, there we go. I did it again.
Classic. He was doing this last year.
I'm going to learn one day. There we go. Where is it at? Watch party. There it is. There it is. Join us.
Leah's there. Is what Victoria said.
Victoria said Leah's watching too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Thanks,
What's
guys.
up, Jose? Jose's starting some new businesses this year, going into 2019.
What
Congratulations. He's got a food truck rolling out.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Jose, post your new businesses in the comments, buddy, so everybody can check it out. He's got a new restaurant. He's rebranding. The Don Mancho brand is rebranding.
Big things, big
changes. He's got a food truck rolling out that he just did this big feed to homeless thing over the holidays. It was really great. It was really, really cool. I wish I could have took part in that.
Nice.
I'm going to make an effort this year to do more to support the community and, give back. That's one of our things we're doing on the whole Friday, karaoke thing.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
We've worked with two local charities already, so that's cool. And we're going to do more. So let's just get in while I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
We got some viewers now.
Try and share it myself.
Just start the watch party. Thanks for joining, everybody. Bear with us. Oh, there's the invite button. I'm just going to invite everybody. Try to get some more people in here. See what we got going on here. So, for those of you guys that have been with us before, you know our format. We got our old famous What the F News. We got the caption this. We got our topics, which we like to cover is entrepreneurship, lifestyle, entertainment. So, let me go to my format real quick, see what we got going on tonight. We normally start out with caption this. So let's go ahead and jump into the caption this. For those you don't know, you guys listening at home on the podcast, we've got 200 subscribers, by the way. That was pretty cool to learn.
221 to be exact.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Awesome. That's organic. We haven't really I haven't even had to spam anybody for that. That's been organic.
You've been a little spammy.
Yeah, but I haven't I don't invite people, not for iTunes. That was all organic. So So basically, how we play caption this is we got some cool pictures, some funny pictures, and we like to play a little game. And you put a caption on it, and if it's good, you get a ding, and if it's bad, you get a. So, with that being said, let's jump into it. For anybody else joining, please share our podcast, help us get it out. Join us on your podcast network, whatever you use. All right, let's go. What do we got?
We have to describe the pictures too for anyone who can't
Yup,
see them.
definitely.
So we'll do that for just a second.
So,
And you guys please jump in.
Jump in and put some captions in there if you're
Oh,
listening.
goodness. Yeah? Okay.
Picture number one.
Up, we
Picture
got.
number one.
Go ahead. You're good at describing these.
I'm good at... I am?
Yeah, you're great
Me?
at describing them.
Okay, so we have a bro in the bathtub. He
a
has...
bro?
He's a
That
bro.
is a pubescent boy.
Really? He looks bro-ish. He's got a natty light, right? Is that a Pabst
Pabst
Blue
Blue
Ribbon?
Ribbon
next to
sitting
him.
on the corner of the tub.
An Eskimo hat, and his bathtub is full of potatoes.
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 And he's
he
got
looks
his
pretty
eyes
chill.
closed.
He looks like he's enjoying his potato bath.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that pretty sums it up right there. He's
Yep.
chilling in a bathtub of potatoes, and it looks like he's meditating, and he's probably wishing he was in a jacuzzi drinking real beer versus this PBR. That's not really a caption, but that's probably his thoughts,
Okay.
if I had to guess.
This looks like one of those flash forward scenes where, like, he said, "You know what I could use? A PBR and a baked potato."
Oh, my god.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Meanwhile, in Idaho.
When your dad gets laid off from the Idaho potato factory.
This is my kind of party. Buds and spuds.
Oh my gosh,
yes,
that was
a
good.
one. That was a good one.
Nice. Okay. I got nothing else, man.
Anything from the peanut gallery?
You...
Anything from the peanut gallery? You guys got any captions?
I don't have any yet.
No captions.
Someone help us caption this. That Buds and Spuds.
Buds and Spuds had to be the
Dude.
best one. Yeah, that was a good one. So for you guys that's just joining us, we're playing Caption This. We're up to 14 viewers. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast.
Yes, and thanks for joining us.
We got our little game of Caption This going. Feel free to jump in there.
I don't think
and
anyone
put a
likes
caption.
this picture.
Yeah, let's
Usually we
skip
get
on.
captions really fast.
Let's go on to another one. What do we got next?
Bud, Spud, Tub.
Right.
Thanks, Bill.
There
Let's
you
get
go.
on.
What do we got next? So we got a picture of a single mom, maybe.
I love
with-
how you immediately went to single mom.
maybe with the kid
Terrible.
on a leash, and then she has what looks to be
A poodle.
a huge poodle,
Huge poodle. A happy poodle.
on her back in
Mhm.
one of those like carriers
like a
that you
baby
would
carrier.
put a baby in.
Or toddler.
And the toddler kind of looks like he's leading the charge.
He's on a leash. They're getting ready to cross a street, by
Oh.
the way.
I want to know if the poodle is wearing a diaper.
I kind of want to know that, too.
It kind of looks like he might be wearing a diaper. It's
I
possible.
don't know. It's definitely in, like, a carrier. It's so happy.
He's
The
looking
poodle
super
face is so
exciting. The
happy.
poodle is like,
This is what happens when you legalize weed.
yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, no.
And the baby is like, yeah, this is why I don't even like coming out in public with you guys.
Oh, my gosh. And she's...
I want to point out that that child is wearing a tie-dye shirt.
Yep.
Yeah, he's very hippie friendly.
Mom's high.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Wow. So, she's clearly a millennial, so the poodle was her first baby.
Oh.
Oh man.
Is she wearing Crocs?
Maybe. Those might be Crocs.
Might be Dockers.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I can't tell. The poodle is like, yeah, this is the life. This is the life for me.
So she messed up her Craigslist ad. She said pet sitting and baby walking.
Mm,
Ooh, yeah.
I see how that played out.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. When care.com ads go wrong.
oh, man. This is how we've always done it.
It's a seeing eye, baby.
So
Oh,
seeing
man.
eye, baby.
Seeing eye,
was
baby.
good.
Yeah.
That was
That was
good.
definitely a good one.
Oh
Yeah.
man, no
All
one
right.
else. We have no other captions.
Come
no
on,
one's.
guys,
Come on,
chime
guys,
in.
join in. These
Join
are good.
in here. Give us some captions. I know
We're
you guys
counting
got
on you.
some.
Maybe they're just shy.
They're just shy
just shy
tonight. Don't
getting
be so
started.
shy,
They're
guys.
caption shy.
Man. That's
Meanwhile,
okay.
I'm just inviting
I do look forward to
Oh.
caption this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
caption this
they're
is fun.
fun.
They're not that easy to pick these pictures out. I can tell you that. I spend more time picking pictures out than I do content.
I feel
Really?
like
Almost.
I laugh at everything, so I'm like, oh, that one's good.
I feel like when the 1 week I had looked for pictures, I was intentionally going through my own like old saved from college
That's-
saved pictures.
Nice,
good.
nice.
To find
Pulling
something.
out
Like the gold,
ooh,
the dog with
perfect time.
the dog with the golden toilet. That was my dog, and the golden toilet was in my backyard. Like
Oh,
that was
wow.
that was a real picture I experienced in
That's
real life.
awesome.
That's great. And have other people caption it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was fun.
Good.
All right, let's move on to the last one I got here for caption this. We have got a couple against a brick wall making out. There's a child. She doesn't look that old, but she's squatted down on the ground pointing at her what looks to be her baby brother that looks like he's passed out.
He's fallen over.
Yep.
He has fallen over. So what do you got for us? Anybody?
Instagram parents.
Hashtag my baby brother is drunk.
Hashtags. Why?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hashtag
gosh.
why me? The little girl looks like she is like, I'm so over babysitting.
Pay attention to us.
Aren't you gonna punish me?
Oh
Right.
God.
Look what I did.
I did that. Oh, that's good.
I did that.
I thought I could set dad up with a new girlfriend and they still made up.
Oh God.
Wait, what?
And you gave him a ding anyway. That's nice.
It's confusing.
Right.
It's worth a ding.
Right.
This is how you got that. Good one, Jose. That was good.
Nice. Nice.
I don't
Right.
want another one.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
do
enough.
this to
Yeah.
me.
That's
That
enough.
is enough, guys. Last time this happened,
That was good.
this is what happened.
That brought it all into perspective.
Yeah,
now
that-
I see what's going on.
Yeah,
now I
that-
see the
That
situation.
definitely puts
Stop! You're gonna do it again.
it in. Right. I don't want another little brother. Yeah, that definitely puts things in perspective. I have nothing else after that. He just sealed it up right there. There's nothing else to really say after that.
I'm not helping you with another one.
Right. Yeah. So, all right, I'm done hitting invite. I'm
Inviting
done.
people.
All right. So, I'll go back and share the groups later. So, let's jump into some topics. We like to cover, lifestyle stuff,
Yeah.
entrepreneur stuff. This year, one of our resolutions on the podcast is to start covering some local businesses
Yep.
and doing some spotlighting and even offering advertisement placement for some of you guys out there that are entrepreneurs, artists, music artists, comedians, any of you guys. We know a lot of those type
Get your
of
name
people.
out there.
We're
Let
going
us
to keep
talk
it
about
low. We're hitting about 20,000 people a week on our overall reach. So this is a good platform for you guys to get out there. So some things to come. Speaking of New Year's resolutions, don't set New Year's resolutions
Don't
in
do it.
2019. Just don't do it to yourself.
Okay.
Do
you usually do a resolution?
I normally don't. I mean, I'll jump on the gym thing for a second
Sure.
and, fall off by March. In the past couple years, I've set like goals to have like a nice dad bod by spring break, and I normally crush those and I meet it. I like setting goals, and I like to call myself.
You don't set your goals too high.
Yeah,
and
I
then
like to
you
call myself a
will probably get them.
goal crusher, and you set your goals realistically,
There you go.
and then they're not so hard to meet. So I found a guy by the name of Jesse Kerma, it looks like. He wrote an article about don't set a New Year's resolution in 2019. Do this instead. So
wow, some
he
interesting
says,
stats here.
80% of New Year's resolutions fail before February.
That's the same month that you made.
80%.
Oops.
So by the time you start taking action for your new resolutions, you've already failed. This is
Yeah.
pretty much. And I feel like it's pretty accurate. What do you guys think that's listening? What do we got here? We got 7 that I invited that stuck around. But anyway, whatever. So, most of your New Year's resolutions are going to fail before February, so keep that in mind. 8% of people actually achieve their New Year's resolutions. So, unless you
Wow.
thrive off of those kind of numbers of trying to get in that 8%, just don't even bother. Just
Right.
don't even bother. So, why did they fail? You really don't want it. You don't want it. You just thought it's New Year's and you feel like you
Just
need.
joining in on it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to set some New Year's resolutions. So you're
Right.
like, oh, it's New Year's and I need to do these things better this year. And
Right.
so you just set these goals and then you don't do it.
Yeah.
Goes into number 2. You did it because everybody else did it. You hear everybody
It's
else
a
talking
fad.
about it.
Improve fitness. That's the one. That was the top one for
Yep.
Australia in
So
2018.
in 2018, here's the most common New Year's. 37% was eat healthier, of course.
Nice.
37, it tied. The top 3 tied. Get more exercise, save more money. Then you got self-care, get more sleep, read more, make new friends, learn a new skill, get a new job, take up a new hobby. And then just as many people say they
I
didn't
don't wanna
plan on
do
making New
one.
Year's resolutions.
Okay.
So that's good to know too. What do you do instead? You set goals and you set them today.
Okay.
So I challenge everybody that's listening to set 5 goals. Just set 5 goals.
Goals, not resolutions.
Not resolutions. Set 5
Not
goals.
things you're going to change about
Yeah,
yourself.
just goals. Things that you want to achieve. Set a couple each month and just go for them. If you're a professional goal crusher, like I like to consider myself, I'm going to set 5 a week. And I'll
Okay.
probably at least get 2 of those done. And then I'll just keep tacking on. But, so how do you set goals? You start today. Okay. Here's an example of how he breaks them down. You got a main goal, a 5-year goal, a 3-year goal, yearly goals, quarterly goals,
I did it. It was me that time.
monthly goals, weekly goals, and daily goals. So, why is mine? I'm getting notifications. There we go. Silent. Yeah. So break them down in your long-term goals versus your short-term goals. You got to have those daily goals. I call daily goals a to-do list. What happened to our video
yeah.
stream over here? It's off on this screen.
Uh-oh.
But are we up? What we got? Oh, there we
There
go.
it is.
Yeah.
Screensaver.
No, I had the mouse over the taskbar.
Oh,
and I had
gosh.
another window highlighted
Nice.
over here.
We're setting goals to get better at this podcast stuff this year, guys.
Yes.
It's about the content though. So daily goals, I call those a to-do list. Set a to-do list. I like to set
Yeah.
mine on
So
Sunday.
that's the same thing. A
I
to-do
like to
list and daily
set-
goals.
Yeah, I like to
Okay.
set my weekly goals up at the beginning of the week, and and I like to cross them off, and then I'll do dailies. Like the end of the day, I'll set my to-do list for tomorrow. And then as it goes, I feel like you get better at it, and you don't have to do it all the time.
Right.
But it's still good too. It just stays focused.
Right.
So that's it. To wrap that up.
Hey, thanks everyone who just joined.
Hey guys.
I tried the watch party, and
Okay.
I don't know if that worked.
Yeah, it did. It
So
jumped.
if you
It
guys
boosted us
jumped
back
in
up.
from that, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for getting in there. Share
Oh,
it.
you should have been here for caption this.
Yeah, you missed out to caption this.
Guys.
So join us.
That's okay.
There's
I
more
know it's
coming,
good.
though.
There's
We got
more
Alex's
coming, so
portion
stay
come up.
and watch.
And we
Mine
got
are,
our
mine are
really,
always better.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
We got our WTF news coming up. It's very entertaining. So everybody stick around. Let's join us. Let's
Yeah.
keep you in here.
But you just missed. Don't make a New Year's resolution.
Don't make New Year's resolutions. Set
Yes.
goals. Just make goals.
Yes.
Short term, long term, whatever. Just make them and stick to them. And don't feel like you have to accomplish them all. Just try the best you can.
Yes.
You got to start somewhere.
Yes.
So going into our next topic,
Gosh, this one.
I struggled with this one. I really wanted to find a way to cover this topic without being so controversial,
Right.
but still to cover it. So we've all heard about the R. Kelly situation and the documentary Lifetime put out about his alleged, I'll say alleged, history of sexual violence with victims over the years. So the main thing I want to touch on with this is whether you believe it or how you feel about it, is that this triggered a surge in sexual abuse hotline calls.
Wow. Just
I-
recently with the story coming out.
Yes, this
Wow.
story has only been out for like a week.
Okay.
The documentary
is-
that is.
This is the first I'm hearing of
And
it
I want to
today.
encourage anybody that's listening right now that has domestic violence or sexually assault, that have been abused in any shape or form to pick up the phone and
Get
dial
help.
one of these numbers and get help.
Get help.
It's never too late. The main thing I took away from this video, this documentary, I watched a couple episodes of it, and I could just see the pain in the women's eyes, and it was painful to watch being a father of a daughter, and it just really hurt me to watch it. I got teary-eyed, and I kind of get teary-eyed thinking about it, because it's just, so many people go through these situations and don't speak on it.
Right. There's it's scarier to
It's
not
scary.
do something.
You worry that people won't believe you. There's so many different things. You're worried about, the attacker, all these things.
It doesn't matter if they believe you. Anyone else, you need to protect yourself first.
So that's, without getting really into this thing, I really just want to focus on this type. I heard a lot of controversy out and about in social media land over this week. A lot of people are like, why now? This whole Me Too movement, everybody's
I think they
like,
did a lot of that with...
why now? Why are we just now bringing this up? Where were the parents at? Well, I'm a parent of a 16-year-old, and when I drop my daughter off at the mall, I expect her to be safe in a public place.
Right.
I don't expect a predator to creep in and kidnap her for the day and go molest her. So, not
we
saying,
shouldn't be shaming the person that it happened to.
Right.
We really need to focus on the fact that there's people that they think it's okay.
Right. The people that were around the situation, from, the management of the artist, and, let's don't lose track. I've seen a lot of people kind of like, I'm just going to say it how I feel about it. I see a lot of people turning this into a racial thing. And it really frustrates me, because it's not a matter of who, it's a matter of what.
Right.
And it really frustrates me to see these kind of topics get turned into racial situations.
Yeah.
When we need to focus on what happened,
what actually
and the victims
is. Yeah.
Because, regardless of how you feel about the person and his music and this, that, and the third, and I've seen people going, well, what about Hugh Hefner? He was taking advantage of young women, and he created a whole empire off of it. Okay, well, and then there's the whole Catholic Church thing.
Yeah,
they're all the
bad
same.
things.
It's all bad.
They're all bad things.
And,
none of them are okay.
None of it's okay. So don't focus on who and how we feel about it.
Focus on
Let's
stopping
just
it.
focus on spreading awareness. I feel like these things need to continue to come out. I don't care who it is. It needs to continue to come out into the public. We need to make a big deal out of this, because victims need to know that they can speak out.
Right.
And that is the key. So
There
with
is
that
help.
being said, I'm not going to dig into it, but real quick stat from Rain, 147% spike.
In the calls.
Yep.
Wow.
So,
Keep calling.
Keep calling.
Keep calling.
Keep it coming. We need to get this stuff out there, and we need these people to get help.
Yeah, everyone who experiences it needs to feel safe in asking for help, and the help is out there.
Exactly. So let's flash up that number one more time, Eric. EK, just in case there's anybody out there. I seen a stat: 1 in 6 women are affected by this stuff. So if there's 1 of 6 of you out there that need to see that number, there it is. Get help. Don't be afraid to speak up.
Yep.
So moving on, I'm not gonna harp on it. So with New Year's, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah, it is. It's already in the stores.
Yeah, it's already. I mean, it instantly went from Christmas to Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So there, it says a single girls, but I just applied it to everybody here. A guide to surviving Valentine's Day as a single. So
treat yourself.
Yeah, eat your.
That's all I can think.
Right.
Is...
It goes into number 1 is eat your feelings away.
Oh gosh.
If you're fresh out of a breakup or fresh out of a marriage or whatever the case may be, just got your feelings hurt.
Pizza.
Eat it away.
There's so many good
just
foods.
Go ahead, eat it up. Eat it up. Eat those feelings away. Go buy yourself your favorite food and treat yourself.
Ice cream?
Yeah. Spend some little time, you time. You know what I mean? Find yourself again. You know what I mean? I see, and I've done it in the past too. I feel like a lot of times people jump out of a relationship and jump right to a rebound and never get a chance to recover from what happened, and just one toxic situation to another.
The first one on this list is take a long bath. And this is the first time I've read it, but I actually saw on Facebook today someone talking about how nice and calming and relaxing Epsom salt baths are.
Yeah, I've heard. My bad.
Try it. I plan on trying it because it sounded really
Let's
relaxing.
try it out.
So there
Let's
you
try
go.
it
That's a
out.
good one.
So you, Tom, start a bath, do a bath, write a journal, criticize yourself and find out
There
about
you
yourself.
go.
Have a movie marathon. You got Netflix at your fingertips now. You got all these different sources. Just set down a binge and just
Yes.
get lost in a TV show. There's tons of them.
What's the most recent thing you've binged?
I haven't went on a binge in a while because I have a habit of once I start binging, it turns into 5 shows.
Okay,
So I'm
understandable.
trying to stay focused this winter. Normally in the wintertime, business slows down and
That's when you binge.
I binge in the winter, and this winter I'm trying to avoid it. So,
okay.
and plus I'm not on that late night tip anymore. So, I start watching TV.
Yeah.
I'm old now.
Go to sleep
I start
early.
watching TV, and
I know.
it's like taking a melatonin. I'll watch a TV show.
calms you
30 minutes
down.
in, I'm
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
Even that R. Kelly thing, as much as I wanted to watch it, one episode in, I'm like,
That's enough.
I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done. So
Okay.
another thing it says is get together with the rest of your single friends.
Yep.
Not necessarily get together to bash men or women. Just get together and hang out and have fun.
Exactly.
And the main thing is realize you don't really have anything to be upset about that you're alone on Valentine's Day. Who cares?
Sushi. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love sushi.
With a razor.
After you get out of your
Bob's
pity
Burgers
party,
binge, yes.
yeah, after you get out of your pity party, just realize that it's okay. You're gonna be single the rest of the year too, probably, or the rest of the month.
Well, that's not. Why not?
Not
Why even
necessarily.
worry about
Just
it?
don't even care.
Don't worry about it. That makes it sound so just depressing.
Exactly, and it's a GIF. It's a GIF of this dude walking down the street talking on his phone, complaining about seeing everybody holding hands and kissing and stuff.
Everyone's so happy.
Right? They're holding hands. They're kissing. Who cares? Who cares?
Yep.
So that's that. Now we like to do this little segment we call what WTF news
Good
of the
catch.
week. Yeah, I called it there.
Good catch.
For everybody that is watching, thanks for joining. You guys
Yeah, thank
hang out with
you.
us and watch. Hit share if you feel like you want to help us spread the word. It'd be great of you. Start your own watch party. Hell.
Yeah.
So let's go into WTF news of the week. First one that really stuck out to me is, and we post these. I post a lot of these on the 360 Real Talk Facebook page too.
Wow.
So a woman alleged. Where is this woman from? Is this Florida? It's got to be Florida. It's always Florida. Or no, this is
I didn't-
Arizona.
Wow. Okay, close enough. There, right there.
Paradise Valley,
The other
Arizona.
armpit. Oh, that's New
Um,
Jersey. Never mind.
A woman is allegedly accused of sending 159,000 texts after one date, threatening to make sushi out of a man's kidneys.
Be still my
Wow.
heart.
Be still my liver? Kidneys? Kidneys?
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah. After the date, she sends 65,000 texts.
That is.
And
Wow.
now it's believed to be sent twice than that. I
I
gotta
kind
read
of want to know how she did
over
that.
a 10-month period, 159,000 texts. Okay, so that breaks it down a little bit more. And
I'm
then
saying,
How
dude
did-
had to be hung.
yeah, he put
Wow.
what I like to call is he really put it on her without me getting too graphic. He really put it on her. Yeah. That's why in 2019 I'm going to refrain from
That's
putting a lot of effort.
that's what you think it is.
Yeah, I mean, why
That's
else
what
is
you
she
think.
obsessed?
Some people are just crazy.
the
I don't
sex
know.
had
That
to
might
be-
be it.
Does
The
anybody
sex had to be crazy good.
Does anybody got any?
Okay.
I got some people in here like, oh, we got Ruben in here. Hey, so what do you guys think that would spark this girl to send 159,000 texts over 10 months
Jeez.
and threaten to make this dude sushi? What would spark that besides good sex?
She's crazy?
He was paying her
I
bills.
feel
I
like
mean,
that's
what?
enough. They had like one date.
No,
Is that the story?
he had one date. He couldn't have been paying her bills.
Yeah.
That had
No.
to have been like they
Dustin-
hooked up that night.
Yeah,
It was the
Dustin
best she had ever
says-
had.
Look, Destin Smith says, think about that when you're at home alone on Valentine's Day. It could be worse. You could be getting threatened to get chopped
That's
up.
an excellent point.
That is an
That is an
excellent
excellent
freaking
point.
point. So, yeah, let's read on to this. They met on a site called Luxy. Oh, here it is. Advertises that they could connect users with verified millionaires. I knew it. It was sex and money.
I think it might have been more than money. I'm sorry, guys. It's probably more than money.
It's got to be more than the money.
Uh,
It's got to be more than the money. So, what do we got
she's
here?
crazy. That is
Um, So they found her outside of the house. A large butcher knife was
It's-
discovered. So, yeah.
So
Oh,
it's,
so it
it's
was more than
rational.
text. Like she really like lost her shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you guys
But-
think it's rational that if you've had the best sex of your life and they're supposed to be a millionaire, that if they cut you off, this is normal behavior?
I don't think
She's
it's
still
normal.
crazy.
Well, no,
She's
they-
No,
still-
she's nuts.
well, no, that's what I was going to say. So digging deeper into the article, it says police noted in her arrest record that she showed signs of mental illness.
Yes.
So she obviously was not right in the head to become with. She allegedly started sending more texts after she got out of jail that alluded that harm may come to him.
Ghosted.
Yeah, 3 weeks later, victim called authorities reporting same thing. 500 texts in a day. Jesus. Don't ever try to leave me. I'll kill you. I don't want to be a murderer.
Wow.
And then she said she wanted to wear his body parts and bathe in his blood.
I wonder if she's ever killed anyone else before. That sounds very
Yeah.
like
Well, supposedly she ended up back in
Whoa.
jail with no trail, no bond, as she should. So
Ooh.
yeah, that's a little crazy.
I wanna know like physically how much time condensed it took her to send all of those text messages.
I mean, it was over 10 months, but still.
I wonder how accurate the spelling was.
Yeah, I don't even know. Was she using voice to
How
text? I would think.
feverishly she was.
Well, I mean, I see her using voice to text
Yeah, just
because
screaming
that's
at the
just too
phone.
much. Yeah, screaming at the
Hold
phone.
on, okay, I gotta do some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some stalking here.
So
Let's see what's going on.
yeah. Next up, while you dig deeper into this, let's jump over to Florida, and we got Florida woman
Oh yeah, it's all kinds of Florida.
attacked her parents for not taking her to Outback.
Mm.
This woman, attacked her parents for not taking her to the steakhouse. I'm just like, wow. So authorities say a Florida woman allegedly threw a tantrum and attacked her parents after they refused to take her to Outback Steakhouse. Arrested following domestic disturbance. Dining room had been ransacked. Glass dining room table was flipped over, and there's broken glass everywhere. Detectives also found a large kitchen knife on the counter. Said her daughter began punching her after she said go to the restaurant, and she told her no.
Wow.
Her father tried to intervene
Child.
and was scratched on his face and upper body. But it's saying woman, so this is a grown-ass woman, not just a kid. Said her daughter proceeded to scream and flip over the large dining room table, then started tearing up random furniture. Grabbed a
Wow.
kitchen knife and ran towards her father, screaming, "I'm going to kill you." But the father luckily was able to wrestle their weapon away.
Good.
Charged with 1 count of simple battery domestic, 1 count of battery of a person 65 or older, and 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Looking at this girl, I can't tell if this is like she's just spoiled rotten or
Yeah, I don't
She-
know what is going on with that.
wow.
I don't know what's going on with that, but
Florida.
that's Florida,
we have
man.
some more. Just Florida's about the drama.
Florida's crazy.
They have some awesome stuff going on.
Yeah. So I got
there.
another one over here of coming from Inside Edition. Couple allegedly washed clothes and made coffee while they was robbing somebody's home.
While they were robbing people.
Look like they're definitely on some drugs.
Oh yeah.
This looks like somebody
I can't believe they
from
had
around here.
time to do this.
Yeah.
Hey, where
So
did it happen? Does the article say?
it's Ohio.
Ohio, okay.
Oh yeah, they're definitely drug addicts in Ohio.
Oh God.
So a couple is living a happy home life in a home that wasn't their own, police say.
Wow.
Break into a home, washed their clothes, showered, and fixed themselves some coffee before robbing the place. Charged with robbery. Said a family member of the homeowner confronted a couple with a gun after the homeowner noticed a suspicious truck outside of her house, came home and ran for help. The pair was held at gunpoint by a relative. Wow, that's awesome that a relative held him at gunpoint until the cops got there.
Yeah.
Found a computer, credit cards, car keys, and jewelry in the truck that belonged to the couple. Wow. So yeah, that's it's pretty crazy. That's what I got for WTF news of the week there.
Okay.
Let's jump into some.
Arizona, and
we didn't really get a chance to do a whole lot of local entertainment this week. That's something we're gonna have to focus on too. It's a lot of work finding cool events.
I think now that we're done with the holidays, we'll start to see
it'll
a
open
lot
up
more
a little
pop
bit.
up.
Yeah. Holidays kind of just wore me down on local entertainment.
Yeah, there's so much going on and then nothing.
Yeah.
Everything is holiday related.
We got, as we mentioned earlier, we have a fundraiser Friday that we're doing over at Amy's Cafe in Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
We're doing a karaoke contest from 8 to 11, and we're giving away a 2-night complimentary hotel stay, and there's tons of locations to choose from. Yeah, there's a cheap fee, but
taxes.
It's just taxes. It's not serious.
Reservation. Gosh.
It's like $50,
deposit.
$60.
Yeah,
it's not
deposit.
much. You
Refundable
get
deposit.
you get your deposit back. Typical stuff when you get a free vacation. And then here's the kicker: we're doing a 50-50 raffle to raise funds for Ellie's Elves.
We raised $325 for them.
That's awesome. So did you actually give the 50-50 away, or did the person that won give it? Donated it?
Someone came up and put in $60.
Okay.
So that was 12 entries in for them, and they didn't put their name on it. They put the charity's name on it.
Awesome.
And it was one of their slips that won.
So they don't. So basically, the person that would have won pretty much gave it back, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So each month we're going to be focusing on a different local nonprofit. So if you guys got any nonprofits that you think is a really good cause that could benefit, feel free to shoot us a message with that. Or even a good, cause for something that people need help with.
Yeah.
I really want to start doing these kind of things around town with my entertainment company, and I really want to start giving back to the community. And I've been doing it for quite some time now. We did it out at the racetrack. We did it last month with, man, I feel stupid for forgetting. Serve.
Yep. Serve.
Next month, I can't remember what it is, but we'll announce it. So that's that. And then Alex has got B101.5 Lee Family Birthday. Tell us about that, Alex.
This sounded kind of cool. So let me bring this up so I get all the details right. I try to pick family-friendly things, affordable things to do. So this Saturday, the 19th, is the celebration at Lee's Stratford Hall. Again, free. Bring the family. Have some self-guided tours. Scavenger hunt for the kids, music, and birthday cake, all for free. So
nice.
It sounds fun, educational. Probably you're indoors, so it's warm, which is also great.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a nice little family-friendly event to go out to. Again, affordable because it's free.
That's always fun. Free stuff's always good. There's a lot of free stuff going on. There's always a lot of cool events going around in Fredericksburg area. We tend to focus on Fredericksburg, Stafford, because that's where we're at.
Yeah.
And
we look at Richmond and DC.
Yeah, we do. I want to collaborate with some people in Northern Virginia and Richmond. I want to collaborate all over. So you guys, out there that are entrepreneurs, that are
Marcy.
content writers, anybody that is into events and, content and stuff, feel free to reach out to us. We're always looking to collaborate with other people and, grow this podcast and focus on local entrepreneurs and businesses. So we're really trying to do a lot of stuff this year.
Strengthening our communities.
Reach out to us. if you have something you feel like that needs to be spotlighted, business related, entrepreneur, anything, we're always open to content and supporting the community and adding more value. So, for you guys that just joined us, we do this every Monday from 10ish to 11ish. It's 360 Real Talk. We focus on entertainment, entrepreneurship, small business, lifestyle. We've got a couple cool games we play every week. We already did one round of Caption This, but we're about to do another round. Round 2 of Caption This. You guys feel free to add your captions
please help us
in the
caption
comments.
these. You guys are funny. We need help.
So how it works is we throw random pictures out there and we put captions on it. If it sounds good, it's a ding, and if it sounds bad, it's a "er." So here we go. Let's jump into round 2 of Caption This.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
This is these are goats. That's a goat. It's a goat's face. We're really close to the camera. It's got some gnarly teeth and goat eyes.
Wow.
Y'all got any cans?
Cans?
It's a goat.
That's great.
Oh man, I can't. I just can't even. I don't even have anything for that. I don't even have anything.
Meanwhile, in Kentucky.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wrong clip.
Oh man.
Goodness.
Yeah, I can't. I can't
You
even.
can't?
I can't
You
even.
have to do one at least.
What are you staring at?
Was there something in my teeth?
This is your brain on drugs.
Is there something in my teeth?
That's some good acid. My
This-
pupils, man, my pupils.
Whoa! Did anybody notice there's like a duck in the background coming towards
That
it?
is definitely a seagull.
Well,
A
seagull.
duck.
Whatever
Look at all
it
those
is.
chickens.
The seagull is definitely like, what in the hell's going on over here?
No good on that one, huh?
This is selfie going wrong, is what
a
it is.
selfie gone wrong.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm taking a selfie.
right. This is like a
Taking a
people
selfie.
at Walmart picture.
Take my picture.
People at Walmart.
Cheese.
Oh,
my-
Jesus. All right, I can't even with you guys. Moving on.
Woo!
Moving on.
That was good.
What else we got?
You might be from Fredericksburg.
Yeah, right.
This guy.
So we got an old guy passed out on what looks to be maybe a train, and he's got a CD booklet. He's got his headphones, and they're plugged into a boombox.
He's living his best life.
Living his best life.
Definitely living his best life on a train to nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
On a train to nowhere and never coming back.
Uh,
What else you got?
I don't know now. I just wanted to laugh at this guy.
What's he listening to?
I think it's wonderful. I'm guessing like the Police. He's drifting back to the day, like his best days.
You got
so-
to know when to hold 'em.
Yeah, what's he listening to is the question, and I
don't know why
mean,
I said the Police.
it,
It's
I
like
mean,
really-
it kind of looks like.
I think it's the sunglasses and
kind of looks
the
like he just
boombox.
might be sleeping, so he's probably listening to some like of those sleeping like
The sound of
sounds.
seagulls.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the sleeping
Like,
sounds.
Like a self-help train
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah, maybe so.
Brings a whole new meaning to Throwback Thursday.
Oh wow.
He's got a BlackBerry in his pocket.
Oh gosh, I saw a meme with that earlier. It was like, "How old are you?" I remember when Blackberries were popular.
Marcy says Eminem wannabe.
Oh my gosh,
Nice.
Eminem in his 60s.
Eminem in his 60s.
Yep.
There you go.
Eminem in his 60s.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
What we got?
that
We
was
got
a
another
good
one. We got
one.
another one, right?
Oh wait, I think I have another caption. I don't know where it went. Where is it?
This is-
Um,
This is really
I wear my
confusing.
sunglasses at night. I can't believe no one thought of that. That was a good
yeah,
one.
that is a good one.
That was a good one.
It's a very good one.
This is really confusing.
It is actually.
What is this?
Okay,
I'm not
so
sure.
let's explain this picture. So it looks like jewelry, a package of a pair of earrings and a necklace, and they have the Confederate flag
On its side.
on the side, on the pendant, on the jewelry, the earrings, and the necklace. The top of it appears to be some sort of like, I don't know if that's like Hebrew, like it's original
maybe?
Arabic, something to that effect. On the top, describing the packaging, and then in the bottom right corner of the packaging is SpongeBob and Patrick from the popular children's show SpongeBob. And
Wow.
at the very bottom, it says "Made in China"
In English.
In English. So that's what the packaging is for anyone who is not seeing this. So, Arabian Redneck Child Starter Pack.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That was a long sentence, but it was perfect.
Redneck on a budget starter pack.
Redneck on a budget starter pack. Oh my goodness.
For sure.
Where am I? Oh my gosh. Should I be afraid?
Date night kit.
Jesus.
Second place in a Civil War jewelry pack.
Huh.
Nice.
It is Arabic. Thank you. I'm glad to know that.
This would go good with my Confederate Railroad CD outfit.
Favorite jewelry in the mountains.
Nice.
Alabama camouflage for brown people.
Oh, wow. Valentine's Day gift in Spotsylvania. I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
That's got to be the
what
best
did it say?
one.
Valentine's
Day gift in Spotsylvania.
In Spotsylvania. That is great.
West Virginia anniversary gift.
Patrick the Dominatrix jewelry.
Oh, wow. SpongeBob Goes Confederate.
These are good.
You know, the funny part is, like, not to...
If you enjoy racism under the sea.
Right. You know what the funny part is? Like, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but that kind of looks like it might be a black person's hand. So if that's the case, he's probably saying, what in the world is this? I don't know.
Aunt Mama's favorite earrings.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong
Aunt
clip.
Mama, oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
man.
cannot with you.
Southern hippie pack.
Southern
Southern hippie.
So it's like one of those
You
string...
gave it to him
It's
anyway.
like
If
one
I'm
of the-
confused, that
Southern-
gets credit.
Because it's one of those, like, string necklaces that would, like, have a seashell on it or something, but it's got a freaking Confederate flag. I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm so confused right now. I'm still trying to figure out what SpongeBob has to do with this.
What has to do with any of it?
Yeah.
I want to know what. I mean, I know what
And
it
is
says
this?
at the bottom. It's
And
made
then
in
look
China,
in the
but
background. This looks like it could be in one of those little, like,
like a-
foreigner
I-
gas stations,
or in a dollar store even.
or one of the Dollar Trees.
You order it from one of those, magazines that would come in the mail. It's like party favors.
Party
You buy them for like
favors.
28
the
cents
Oriental
each.
Trading Company. or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That's the one I was trying to
Jesus.
think of. Yep.
Lord
Mhm.
have mercy.
Yep. Those are the big packs when you want to spend a little extra money.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
That was a
Well,
good one.
I'm glad you guys like those. The last one I feel like was real.
Yeah, that
weird.
was a good one. That was funny. was
Thanks
definitely
thanks
funny.
everyone for chiming in because none of those captions were mine. None of them.
Right, right.
You guys did
Just want to
great.
throw that out there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
When the fans run the show.
Yeah, exactly. I love it when the fans jump
Yes.
in. So, what do you got for us this week, Alex, on some topics?
Okay. Now I have to go look at the document. Here we go. So I wanted to start out with some funny news. Nothing too serious for me this week. My first one is about a boy here in Stafford who received a National Award of Merit from the Boy Scouts for putting out a house fire. So this guy, 11 years old, riding his bike in a neighborhood in Stafford, and they stopped to watch people feeding ducks at a pond, and then they noticed people looking at something behind them, so they turn around, and it's a huge billow of smoke. One of the posts holding up a deck on this house was on fire. The deck was on fire. So he went to the house, turned the hose on, and put the fire out. He said he wasn't scared at all. He was just got back from Boy Scout trip. So I guess, he's learning things about whatever they do in Boy Scouts. It was just on it. He's right there, just ready to go and help. So yeah, so obviously found out about it. He was the hero for the day.
So I guess, his Boy Scout training finally paid off.
Exactly. So that award was, for a youth member or adult leader who performed some outstanding act of service of a rare or exceptional character.
I just had a good idea while we're sitting there doing this. Maybe on the lower thirds we should keep the article title, so when people are
sure.
Because I was like, okay, are they really going to be able to follow?
We can share it.
Yeah, maybe share the article in the comments.
Yeah.
People on the podcast, the visuals really don't matter, but we get a lot of people watching on Facebook, so we kind of got to keep them up with what's going on. So yeah,
I just thought that was a really nice
no, that's pretty cool
story. Great job.
Definitely.
Okay, and then my other one is just relatable. So we have a video for this, and
I've seen this pop up.
I feel like probably a handful of people have seen this already. If you haven't, please watch this video. Watch it a lot of times if you're a parent. It's more than likely super relatable. But yeah, here we go. How's it going? Is it frozen? That's an airport.
So we're at
there
an
we
airport.
go. There we go.
And for you guys listening, here comes a dad with a kid, and he's dragging the kid across the floor. She looks like she's lifeless, but she's just not cooperating. Nope. And then here comes little sister tagging along, and they're like, yep, all right, that's what you get for misbehaving. I told you, Susan.
I just think this is so great. I guess a lot of people were not happy that they saw this, but I just find it so relatable. I've never flown with children. I've never been on an airplane by myself. But I want to do this in the grocery store oftentimes, or getting them out of the door. So I say, he did what a dad had to do and just took charge of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I remember sometimes, when my daughter was growing up, it was mainly early on when it was the separation between me and her mother, and some kicking and screaming and
attitude.
little just hissy fits in this grocery store where I've just had to leave her laying in the floor and just like, all right, you lay there, I'm gonna go finish shopping.
Oh gosh.
And I never played into that crap. It was just like, oh, okay, you want to act silly, then all right, see you later.
Sure.
Just leave you there. And then they changed their tone after that. In my older years, it's like it's not that I'm anti-kid, but once you have a teenager and you've got past all this crap, now every time I'm out in public and I hear that screaming kid, it just drives me crazy.
Really?
I want to just scream.
That's interesting.
I want to scream back and be like, shut up.
I almost told a kid to be quiet when I was at the grocery store earlier, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, it's like, well, you got to be so worried now about, but then again, it just depends. Like, so with their little Friday night karaoke thing, and you've done it a couple of times now, and I started it. The first couple of weeks we were doing kid friendly the whole night, and at first it wasn't that big of a deal, and then we had a couple of these kids that could sing. They were pretty decent singers, and it turned into kids bop karaoke night for a second.
It is tough to get them to back off.
They don't want to back off.
Yeah.
They're pushy. They're like,
you have to be pushy back with them.
You,
and probably as a guy, it's not as easy for you. But I mom wall them.
Well,
I'm like,
you,
no, honey,
because
you need to go sit down and wait for other people.
When it's
make eye contact with their parents.
When it's me, like it's almost like that guy was mean to me. But coming from a female, like it's less threatening.
Yeah.
So they turned the karaoke dance floor into like kids bop hour. Like one of the kids turned the freaking station where you sign up for karaoke into coloring book station.
Oh, nope, can't do that.
She's coloring on my request slips, and I'm just like, finally, after like 3 weeks of this, I was just like, yeah, we can't do this anymore. So now the first hour of karaoke's friendly for kids, and after that,
it's
you
a
got to
bar.
get out. It's a
Yeah.
bar. I
Yeah.
mean, and my thing is that I never really understand is like when parents just let their kids
Do
just
whatever.
act and
Yeah.
do whatever they want.
I'll tell them. I will tell the parents, like, hey,
Can you get your kid?
I'm
You
here
know?
to do karaoke, and I can't watch them.
Right. I'm not here to babysit while
Yep.
you drink your PBRs.
Exactly.
Because
Not a babysitter.
typically, you know, not to sound any type of way, but typically when there's bad kids, the parents just,
They don't. Yeah, it happens.
you know,
It does happen.
please be good parents and just get control of your kids in public. I mean, come on, dude. It's one thing to let your kids run all over you at home and act stupid at home, but please don't like ruin outings for everyone else.
Other people's.
You know what I mean? The worst is when
time.
you're sitting in like a decent restaurant and you're trying to enjoy a meal with your family or your friends or a
Right.
date or whatever, and then out of nowhere there's that
Someone screaming.
and
You
I'm
really
like,
dragged that one out.
yeah, well, sometimes it sounds like that,
Yes.
you know. Or I've been to church and there's the kid in the church, and I'm like, first of all, why is this kid not in Sunday school? And then second of all, like,
I can't.
why'd
is
you?
this- Were
why'd
you in
you-
Sunday school?
No, but I was well behaved.
Okay, that's fair.
There's difference. If you're not well behaved, carry your ass to Sunday school and let the
Okay.
Sunday teacher deal with it.
You are getting old, Mark.
Yeah, I'm getting very old and irritable around kids.
Sunday school.
So now, like, you know, like dating even, I'm kind of like, that's part of my deal breaker. It's like, how old are your kids? Because everybody's got kids. So now it's a matter of how old are your kids? How well behaved are they?
Okay. On a scale of
Yeah, 1 to 10, how bad is your kid? You know, like, it's just ridiculous. People raise your kids better. Moving
yeah,
on, moving
so they'll
on.
walk to the airport with you. Shoot.
Exactly.
That really sparked something deep inside of you.
Yeah, I
Like,
could go on forever with
preach.
these kids, man. It's ridiculous.
uh,
See, Marcy's over here. She goes, just went out to eat and a toddler was screaming. The whole restaurant was talking about the kid. Felt bad for the mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, most people don't go out and they're like, "Hey, just be," and you don't know what kind of day that parent had, and maybe they have to be there and they don't want to be there
Yeah,
either.
there's
But
still no
you can
excuse.
you can usually read the situation, and some people really their kid is being a butthead
Yeah.
and they're not doing anything about it.
Nah, you got to leave. You got to suck it up and,
And
get your
that's
kid
like
up out
their
of there.
coping mechanism is just like
Just ignoring
I'll
it.
ignore you.
Yeah.
I'm here to do me.
Chris-
Have a nice day.
Chris says I'm 12-0 against kids 11 and under. So he's slaying the kids. He's like, you
Yeah?
don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you take the kid out of the room and you calm them down. And if they can't calm down, you get your food to go and you suck it up.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Or
Okay.
you just beat your kid. It's already screaming its lungs out.
Yeah, I
So
let
it's like,
people know that.
Go ahead and beat it. Like, you know, I'm going to spank the kid
If-
at that point.
Yeah, if my kids are bad in public, I let it be known. Like, this is not just me letting them do
Yeah,
whatever
this
they
is,
want
I
to
just
do.
beat my kid and now they're screaming for a minute. Deal
Yep,
with it.
yep.
Sorry. That's one thing if you
the worst.
Yeah, it's one thing if you disciplined them and now it's just the aftermath.
Right.
But they're just being badass kids for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, that's just horrible.
My mom's just commented, my mother, thank you, Mom. Back
What's-
in the day, all
back-
you guys needed to hear was one.
Yeah.
Like, she'd
Start
do
the
the
countdown,
That was
yep.
it. That was
Yeah,
like,
growing up, dude, like,
yeah,
there
we
was
knew.
no, like, anybody 30 or over, or even close to 30, I feel
three
like.
did not mean you were going to get a second chance.
No, 3 was
Three
run.
meant you're going to get, everyone's going to see you get hurt.
Yeah. I mean, growing up in West Virginia, my stepmom was savage. Like, pick your own switch, and if it breaks, I'm going to get one, and it's going to be like a tree log.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just ridiculous.
Y'all got a 3 count. I got a 5 across the face. No warning.
5 across the face.
By
That's
the time they
good.
said shut up, you were
Yep.
already
No
hit.
warning.
Yeah.
Open-handed.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just don't get it, man.
Yeah,
As an
it's tough.
adult.
But it's tough for other, like, parents now.
Well,
Because,
nowadays, I just feel like the
people are-
discipline is just out of control.
because
It's like,
people will call CPS on you.
yeah,
Like, It's the same people that want your kids to be quiet in the restaurant are the ones who are like, when they see someone actually
Right.
disciplining their
That's like, oh
child, they're
my
like,
God.
"Oh my God, did you
You know, and
see
the funny
that?
part
We have to
is
call in
like,
help."
the funny part
You
is
got spanked too.
those are the same people that will watch like a dude beat a girl up outside of a bar,
Right.
but call Child Protective Services if you spank your kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? People are just so whack with all that. You know, it's like, let the kid take its medicine. You know, I feel like, I don't know. There needs to be parenting classes. I feel like here's a good one. Anybody that's on state assistance should have to go through a parenting class.
Yeah.
Because I
I feel like that's not a bad deal.
I think that's a good. I mean, you got to take drug tests to be on welfare and stuff like that. So why not add in some parenting classes? And
It's
you know,
beneficial.
it is for
It's
everybody.
not, yeah.
So moving on, I could go on forever on that.
Yeah, so okay, let's do my WTF news. My titles today are Florida Man 1. Let's start with that. Everything is Florida
Everything
Man.
good happens in Florida. Like, all the crazy stuff happens in Florida.
I saw this story earlier in the week, and I think that, like, vigilante
Wait a minute,
justice is great.
Is that Irv Gotti?
I don't know. I don't think so. No, it's not.
It kind of looks like Irv Gotti, Ja Rule's guy.
Do you see how, like, just upset and disappointed he is? So he was on a warpath at a motel in Florida. He had a plan to burn and kill sex offenders.
Wow.
He was gonna burn them. So
wow,
and
sex offenders beware
I
in
feel
Florida.
like, you know, child molesters.
Well,
you know, I think that's one thing like almost everyone can agree on it. If you can't
like
agree on these people should just be taken care of.
It's kind of like an eye for an eye type scenario.
Someone's gonna go take care of it. Why not let it be this guy? So he had a whole plan, but he was caught. So he was at the motel, and he's now been charged with 4 counts of attempted premeditated murder.
Wow.
So there is, I want to say the name of this place. He was at the Friendly Village Inn and Motel in Kissimmee, Florida. And apparently this is a place where, like, legitimately sex offenders, child predators, all kind of congregate.
That's when like their hangout.
That's where they go to rent their houses, I guess. I don't know.
That's like the child molester like village,
I guess,
shelter,
if you could call it that.
Yeah.
But he was on a warpath to take some justice into his own hands. And he went and was chasing after 2 people, and they went in the hotel room, and he broke the window and poured gasoline inside, and then 2 other people drove away in a car, but he was pouring gasoline into that car too, and when they started driving away, he started ramming his truck into their car. So the police show up, and that he immediately confessed to the police. They raped kids, they're child molesters, they all live here and deserve to die. I think that's a pretty clear thought.
I mean,
I think that's a pretty clear thought process.
I mean, somebody needs to...
For someone who's looking for something to do in Florida.
I mean, yeah. Well, what I find crazy about it is like, they're saying this place is like a haven.
Where they go.
It's a haven. So, I mean, as a citizen...
And he knows it, and he's probably angry about it, and I don't blame him.
I don't either. As a citizen, if there was like a hotel down the street where all the sex offenders hung out at, I think it would bother people in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I see it. I see it.
It's no surprise. So anyways, the icing on the cake for this one is that the police asked him why he didn't follow through with the plan, and he responded to the police, because you got here too soon.
Nice.
So he was going for it, and, you know, he broke the law, so he's in jail, but you know what? I'm barely wagging a finger at this guy.
Yeah, I can't see anybody being upset of what he done. I would imagine people are more mad that the police interfered too early.
Sure, like, why'd you even go there, guys?
Right. Why couldn't you just turn
drive
your head
a little bit slower towards the location? You're gonna take him to jail anyway.
Exactly.
Okay, so my next WTF news is Florida Man 2. So back
Good
in
old
Florida,
where all the crazy shit
gosh, they
happens.
just have so many great stories that happen there. So what you're
Almost want to
seeing
like
here
go
is,
down there and like witness some of this stuff.
I know, just people watching Florida.
Yeah.
So in December, a 48-year-old guy purposefully drove his Ferrari 360 into an inlet at top speed out there in Florida. So it's sunk into the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow.
Yeah, so it occurred around 7 a.m. on December 26th. Um, and when he took flight in the car and landed in the water, he floated nearly 50 feet before the car was submerged. He did escape approximately 30 feet down. Now, they said he did this purposefully. There's nothing, unfortunately, in this article that says why he did it purposefully, but it looks like a business page or a group page released pictures of the car on Facebook. There's a little video here in this article, so I'll share that in our Facebook comments. But yeah, this guy, this is not his first time sinking a car.
Nice.
And yeah, so he just submerged a Ferrari intentionally. Oh, Florida. You guys.
Yeah, Florida's just out of control.
When you have way too much time and I guess money. I guess it's not a money and thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me get this out in the comments.
All right, I had a couple people ask.
Go
I guess,
Go Gadget Submarine.
Yeah,
That's a
right.
good one.
I guess some people are asking. We had a couple people ask how to share. I guess when we're doing a watch party, it's
in a
hard to
watch
share.
Party? Oh no.
So yeah, if you guys can go like 360 Real Talk and
Yeah, you'll
just
see
share
it.
this latest podcast episode. We always pin it for the week too to go back and reference to. So yeah, we got a late start tonight, so we're gonna wrap it up. But every Monday we're here from 10ish to 11ish, and we're talking about all kinds of good stuff. And you can join us on all your podcast platforms.
Yep.
Subscribe, share, and we'll catch you guys next Monday from 10ish to 11ish.
We'll see you next week.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.